If I can get Jack to keep his mouth out from around the microphone.
I'm sorry. I like putting things near my mouth.
No,
also,
he gets very anxious when he talks and he sits up close to it.
I do. I can't help it.
It's all right.
It's kind of like when I drive, I'm close to the steering wheel.
Yeah, because do you heel toe? Or do you
if I'm in a stick shift.
Stick shift? I can't heel toe.
Really?
I don't have the dexterity, nor do I know how it works, so I haven't tried.
Okay, probably more the second part.
Yeah, it's probably the part about having absolutely no idea how it functions.
Yeah.
Actually, on the topic of the flood, a friend of mine is a Black Hawk pilot here in town. He has been going down and fishing people out of the water in Lumberton. He shared it on Facebook the other day. They fished 11 people out of the water.
That's a big fishing pole.
Well, it was more like a string. They just lower a string down.
A string?
A string with a guy on it, and the guy hugs them real hard, and they just pull him back up.
Yeah, like I've been hugging my whole life for this.
It's a military grade hug. It's a military grade hug.
Heavy duty. We need to get back on the horse or the jackalope, whatever we decide to ride into work that day.
There's a horse?
Yeah.
Nobody said a word to me about that there were equine needs or expenses.
Oh, she won't know how to handle me.
That's a fact.
And
Most people don't.
Exactly.
Most
she
people
won't.
don't.
Oh yeah. I'm maybe like a stair tumble to the bottom.
How's that go again?
Think.
So your landing sound is just a nice, pleasant dink.
Yeah, that's how I roll. That's literally how I roll.
Are you made a pewter?
I might be.
Literally how I roll. You're a jerk. Don't go out of your way. Ashley says this all the time. Don't go out of your way. Well, then I'm never leaving the house.
Yeah.
Then you know what? It's never going to happen. Because everything
This is my way right
here. My
here.
way is about a 4-foot bubble around me. If I can't reach it, it's out of my way. An arm and a leg. Why would you charge somebody both an arm and a leg? Isn't one or the other a high enough cost? And rather that, what menu? Where do you see that, an arm and a leg? It better not be a pair of shoes or a pair of gloves, because they're fuck all useless if you pay that much for
if you pay the arm and leg for it, why? I mean, you would only need half that.
Could you bargain with the man? Finger and toe, maybe.
Nipples.
Don't need them.
Not really. I
Don't
don't
need
lactate.
them. I don't lactate. Don't need them.
No,
I
my
could be like a
kids.
Ken doll up there.
Yeah.
The other one I didn't like was high on the hog, because I didn't understand.
Which I didn't even know what the hell
I
that
didn't
was.
know what it meant. I thought it
Yeah.
meant people smoking pig. Like, this is some really good hog, man.
I thought it was a
Talk about it, smoked
reference.
pork butt.
Yeah.
But it's not. Apparently, it means you're rich. I
Yeah.
don't understand that.
Somebody told me that.
Somebody told me that too.
Gee, I wonder.
Maybe the toe of my boot will be
Yeah.
enough to convince
Maybe
you.
my toe is not good enough, but maybe my tone of my music would be good. That's how Johnny Cash. Shut
Mm.
your fucking face. And like the government.
Everybody needs brass tacks.
Everybody needs them, and then you're like a rich man. It's like if let's say you and I had 17 bags of frozen French fries during the Irish potato famine.
Sorry, I'm trying to listen. But Ashley is so checked out right now. She's like looking at my room.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? The other one I didn't like was hold your horses. Who's letting their horses run free? Whose horses are these? There's horses everywhere. Hold your fucking... That should be implied.
Yeah.
Jump on the bandwagon is one I don't quite get,
I don't
because
either.
where's the wagon? I don't see a wagon.
Is it a wagon with a band?
If there's a
playing on it?
band playing on it, or do
Or
they
is it
have...
like a bunch of stretchy bands?
Is it
on
a string band? Is it a brass band? What kind of band is it? And then why would I be jumping onto a moving wagon that's already full
Playing
of
music,
very,
yeah.
very busy musicians?
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got shit going on.
They don't need you jumping.
They
on
don't
them.
need me jumping
No,
on
I
them,
agree with
messing
that.
up their papers and whatnot.
I agree.
They don't need that shit.
I agree. Because, I mean, if the bandwagon itself is moving, I'm sure the wind is moving their papers anyway.
And there's a guy
So,
driving. What's
yeah.
he going to do? He's going to see this...
No. He's holding his horses. Because
Oh, yes. He's
Yeah.
holding his horses. You're exactly
So
right.
the
You're exactly
wagon
right.
can move.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. What else didn't I like?
He's making wah-wah noise.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It's what's in my notebook, and it's what I want to talk about.
That's what we're talking about today.
Up Schitt's Creek without a paddle.
That's an anal sex reference.
No, but who would want to be on the Schitt's Creek with a paddle? What does a paddle have to do with it?
I
You're
feel
still in
like
the
it's
creek
worse
for
that
shit.
way because if you're paddling, some of that stuff
It's
gets
gonna get up on you.
Yeah,
It's gonna get on your
No,
paddle.
if you don't have the paddle, you're stuck in the shit.
No, I get
and you
that.
can't get
Well,
out.
no, because
I
shit
get
flows. You'll eventually get somewhere.
Shit
But you
doesn't
put your-
always
you know
flow.
what, you-
Sometimes it just sits.
Yeah.
You put your canoe in. You knew where the shit
Yeah.
was. You knew where to go to the Shit Creek. Is what I'm saying.
It's not like you looked at a map. Oh, shit creek. No.
Not
you're in-
necessarily.
you're in
If
lake.
you went in
No.
upstream of the shit spill, you had no clue.
Shit spill.
And then you just
Isn't that a town
go
in
right
the
on
mountains
into
there?
it.
Welcome to Shit Spill.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Right below Batcave and Troy. Which are near each other.
They have a giant water purification center there at Chitsville.
At Shitsville?
Chitsville, yeah.
Can you wait? Is this one of those things that you're going to tell me about, but then you can't tell me about?
Yeah.
I fucking hate you so
I know.
much.
I know.
It's good content, though.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
really good
I
content.
believe it's good content.
It's really good content. It's Halloween, and Sarah Lee's fake plastic flower stand and fruit emporium has all your decorating needs, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, you scared me. That was very frightening.
Oh, if you think that's scary, you should see our scary good deals on like we have like these fake, jack-o'-lanterns now because of the holiday season, and they're not much, and we probably if you negotiated, we'd give you a deal.
Scary deals at who? See, I got you. You weren't expecting it, and I got you. So come on down to Sarah Lee's Fake Flower and Fruit Emporium for your scary Halloween needs.
I think that's my favorite series of commercials. Is the awkward ones.
Use your head. So he has an
The
apartment.
song is called.
But the Kiss song is a romantic song
from Little Mermaid.
from Little Mermaid.
That's not even a real movie.
That's right. It's a documentary.
It
right?
is. It's a documentary. Anyway, it's kind of like Cool World. Anyway, so he brings the humidity into his apartment up to 85%.
Okay.
And over the course of 3 to 4 months, he starts growing tropical plants. He
Right.
starts investing
God.
his extra cash into exotic animals.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so he's got an alligator at this point. He has some sort of ape-like creature.
Jumanji. Is it Jumanji?
No, it's not Jumanji. Jumanji's not a Disney
I thought
property.
it was Jumanji.
Jumanji's not a Disney property.
Sorry.
So, okay, and he's got a piano in there, and he's like, okay, he puts on a loincloth, and he invites her over.
Tarzan?
She walks in, and he's sitting there in a loincloth on the piano. Phil Collins, You'll Be in My Heart. You'll be in my heart.
Is that from Tarzan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll be in
Jack.
heart. Anyways,
It's
so,
the song the mother sings to the child,
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
it's
that's.
a little creepy, but it'll work.
I guess you're right. I guess Phil Collins is pretty much the Is it? I don't know.
Well, I
Phil
mean,
Collins the standard proposal music. I would have thought like Michael Bolton.
Ugh.
Ugh, I know.
I would choose Seal over Michael Bolton.
Seal?
Yeah.
Just a barking seal. That would
Did
be
you-
terrible.
how'd you
I
propose?
guess you could propose at the zoo, because you're right there on top of people. It's a good place to get.
Well, yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You can't sit on our audience members when you do
Look.
comedy, okay?
If their chairs are on the front row and I'm close enough, I'm sitting right in that lap, baby.
Ah,
I'm getting right in that lap.
makes them uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sure you get uncomfortable and things.
What have we told you about touching the audience members?
I touch people.
You
too.
freak.
It's all right.
It's all right. We'll do the best we can.
Yeah, we'll see.
Are you petered out? Are you petered out? On
No,
me?
I'm not petered
yeah,
out.
you are.
No,
you are. I can tell. I'm looking at you. And you're just like, you're like, oh,
I
let's
just,
go.
what the fuck?
I don't do it, dude.
I don't understand space and
Right.
internet signals.
Okay.
Anyways, so I happened to look at it one day when I was passing through,
Yeah.
and it turns out 2 years ago, I was channeling my inner Ian without even knowing.
Let me see. Oh my god.
I know, right?
So I don't need what I need is a granny wig.
Yeah.
What I need
It's
is a granny wig with
It's
a
a
bun
granny
in the
wig.
back. And it totally looks like
I know.
Ian.
Sounds
That's
like
it's Ian, and I'm like, oh my god.
And I could just keep my beard.
Yeah.
And I could just shrug a lot and not say
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
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 And look off in the distance
Yeah.
when people take my
So
picture.
you could be Ian, and
And
then
you
I
could be
Courtney.
Courtney. So you're gonna call it Jack's Heavy Breathers?
No, I don't know what we're gonna call it. I don't want to be one of those people that has my name in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want to be that.
I don't
guy.
want to be like Jack and the Coruscants or something like that, which is I like.
Actually, now that you say it, I'm gonna write that down.
I'm thinking the Mighty Margaritas.
Okay.
That's something because I want an ethnic flair to us. An ethnic
Because
flair.
we're so ethnic.
Yeah, yeah.
the whitest people I can think of. Plus the whale,
Yeah.
who is also
He's kind of Caucasian.
he's pretty Caucasian.
Yeah.
You think Dashiki Duo?
Daishiki Duo or Boomerang Eclipse.
Boomerang.
Boomerang Eclipse. That's fantastic.
I'm just throwing these out there.
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm just me too. Actually, what the fuck? Me too, man.
So, but
Along for
like
the
you've said in the
ride.
past, every comedian wants to be a rock star, and I've always wanted to be in a band.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm doing.
As long as
Duke Wicker is my dream pole that I am climbing, and he's helping me.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
yikes,
that's
Duke!
not-
How do you fucking feel about that?
No.
What?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all.
Man, Jack.
Man, Jack, keep off my pole. Man. It's fucked up. Keep off my pole, man.
Man, yeah.
he would
He
love
is.
it. He's such a
He's
good sport.
amazing.
It's one of my favorite people.
He's the quickest, next to Lou Bodak. He's the second quickest person to tell me I'm not funny.
Really?
Yeah, because Lou just gets on the drums and just doesn't anything I say. So that's
But he stares intently,
he
like-
stares at like he's
I'm
waiting
not
for me to.
gonna-
I'm
I'm
not
not
giving
gonna-
up on you, but you're still not saying anything funny.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Well,
We've been
Emily
rolling.
Hall might yell at us because she was disappointed in our 32-minute last session.
Yeah, it was a little brief last week. It
It's
wasn't-
all
was
right. No, I was
brief.
wearing boxers.
We don't want to know.
I
that.
don't have to know that. No one.
No, literally, I have a pack of wild boxers under my shorts, and they're like
Irish guys. Oh, take
Yeah.
Johnny Fitzpatrick, Mickey O'Dougall.
I also have a fist with you.
Well, I still think 22 minutes is a long
No,
time.
I'm okay with that. And as
Yeah.
long as we talk about who introduced us this week, I mean, that's
Shit.
going to give us a couple more minutes. Shit. And then we have the intro itself.
I got away last week. Without,
You did. You got me. And
I shouldn't have said anything
You
because as soon as I hit stop, I was like, yes, I don't have to do some silly introduction this week. But the truth is, I do.
You do. Philomena Ironstone.
I hate you.
I know.
Philomena Ironstone.
Yeah, Captain Philomena Ironstone. She was the first female brigadier general in the South Australian Outback Army. You got all that?
Where do you get these people?
You know, there's a Craigslist ad that I put out.
That
you
face.
got all that written down?
Right.
Okay. Anyways, she is an expert on sandpaper. She actually travels the continents, including Antarctica. Most people don't know that Antarctica is inhabited by several species of sand. She goes to each continent, and she raises and develops. Well, most people would call them GMOs, but she doesn't really genetically modify the sand. It's just basically interbreeding. So she does all this in order to give us the finest grades of 150 through 7,000 grit sandpaper, which if you guys look around right now, including the drywall, this table, you know, other things that had to be sanded in order to be finished, you could probably thank her.
Yeah, that's a very important job.
Yeah. Can I ask what the fuck she has to do with our podcast?
Oh, nothing really.
Oh, okay, good.
She's one of those distant
Right.
starer storytellers. So I saw her at Coco Java the other day, and I sat down next to her, and she just started distant staring Australian storytelling. And she told me her story life. And I said, "Hey, what are you doing Saturday?" And she's like, "You know, mate, I don't know." And I was like, "Hey, would you like to do an introduction for us at our podcast?" She's like, "I bloody well would." And
Okay, well now I know what she sounds like.
that's my Australian accent.
That's good.
It's
That's
very
good.
deep.
I thought it
Very
was John
deep.
Wayne.
She was raised by she was raised partially by Aboriginals, so she's got a little bit of a dialect. Anyways, thank you, Philomena. I appreciate
thanks,
you coming
Philomena,
out.
for rounding out episode 28.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
I
we're
think-
getting close to episode 30. I think we'll throw a party.
We should.
We should do something for episode 30.
Our podcast and me will be the same age.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
that's whatever. Who cares? Oh my
Anyways,
god.
this is Comics at Fault.
I'm Brian.
I'm Jack.
And we'll see you next week, guys. What do you want to do? Do you want to fade out, slow fade? Do you want to?
I don't know. We've done a lot. I'm thinking that maybe we should regress back into our childhood states and say things that we would yell at our parents. Mom, I'm so hungry.
No, the only phrase is, I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that.